of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, the Lombardi Trophy's in the building, and we've got a fight to see who's gonna raise it between the Atlanta Falcons and the Buffalo Bills. A very unique opportunity coming our way tonight. Hi there, everyone. Kate Scott, Brock Heward up here in the booth, and we are guaranteed to see a first-time Super Bowl champion in just a few hours. Only a handful of teams have failed to win it just yet, And two of them looking to change that tonight.
And normally, Kate, that'd be an advantage, right? A team so hungry for that first title, facing someone who's done it before, but that is not the circumstance tonight. And you could just feel it. You could feel it from this fan base on both sides. These players, they want it so badly to do something never done before.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Running once more with Henry. That's a Super Bowl caliber stop right there as they finish that play off behind the line.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Looks like the Falcons are opting for dime coverage for this 3rd down. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
He has it at the 33. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next third down coming.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Another one for Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
43, 43, 15. Line. Yellow. Hero 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defense coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
We'll get it at the 9. Has a hole left, room to run. Still fighting forward. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? You play tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, the human joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. This one gets to the 22. Stopped that time by someone who collects tackles and all-pro nods every season, Fred Warner.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He gets 2nd down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest. This contest, I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Second down, Allen throwing again. Flush down out to his left. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen on the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Allen gonna throw again. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. They get 23 on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
24 yards. And the Bills, 1st down.
He gives to Henry on the inside handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Taken down right
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Fifty-six.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
set.
To the air on 3rd and long. Got his man. Shakir has it. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
14. Falcons, nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Hill now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Tyreek Hill on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yellow. 15.
Throwing is Mahomes. Underneath, it's Gibbs. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line.
Complete to Jahmyr Gibbs.
So Super Bowl 60, a quarter of the way done.
First down.
Our score, 14-0. More from Santa Clara coming up. Enough waiting, we're back, and it's time to resume play here in Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. It's caught left side by Hill. It's a small gain up to the 38. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. Bosa to hurry up here.
It's up 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw Mahomes. It's a big strike to Hill. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
26 yards.
It's a pickup of 26. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Yellow. Right side.
Coming right is Gibbs. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down to that 17-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand at saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Hey, 43. Yellow, yellow. 40. Right side.
Again, it's Gibbs. And they're going to be set up with 1st and goal as this goes out of bounds, Brock, at the 3-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Yellow. Right side.
Mitchell. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Right side.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm. And now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Running left side by Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
319.
3rd and long. It's Allen. He rolls to his right. He's making a bid for it. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Allen looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
319. Look out.
Here's Allen. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 13-point lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Falcons 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Falcons take over. first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Hey, rip blitz, rip blitz. Yellow. I'm going. Attack, attack.
He'll work against the blitz. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
Throwing from the gun. So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More from Super Bowl 60 and San. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Back to throw Mahomes. He fires one deep down the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, 57, 57, 15.
To the air, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
15. Yellow, yellow.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Derwin James picks it. And the Bears make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit Leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT.
He's on the run, deep down the middle. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet, so there's a flag on the field. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Well, while we all enjoyed that halftime show, right, Brock? These guys were strategizing how to win that Lombardi. We're back underway in the Super Bowl. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line. Before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yellow. Where's it?
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 26-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 on a first down.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down from the 42. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
That's him on the quick hitter. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on 4th. Mahomes to throw for it. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. First tone of the game for James Cook. Down the left sideline he goes. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bills have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They run it with King Henry. touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good for Bass. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21.
28. Falcons 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Hill now to return it. Showing a little burst so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
15, yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Vacates quickly left side. And downfield, and he finds London. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Mahomes on first and 10. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Again, Mahomes to throw. They sure came us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air on third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Quite the brave call they're making in this situation, Brock. They're going for it on fourth. They'll go. It's Mahomes. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it first and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Back to the air, Mahomes. That one's incomplete in the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Yellow. Hey, 57.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the third. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. Yep. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Xavier Worthy, now on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Henry gets it here to stop the drive. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled by Luke Ororo.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Throws there, Trey McBride. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Buffalo first. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. Makes his way through a tackle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Hard to believe, but just 1 quarter left in our season. We're through 3 in Super Bowl 60. And the Bills, staring down that first title, partner, have the lead. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Cook trying this one up the gut. This fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Henry's going to try to pick it up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
The Bills with a punt team out there. It'll be Jake Camarda doing the honors. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. It's everything he has under this one. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught, it's McLaurin downfield. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Offense in the hurry up here. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9.
a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Defense couldn't hang on to the interception. Can they make a stand here on third and short? Looking to throw on third and one. That's caught for the first. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
First down and
15. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Mahomes. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Bills are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
1st and 10 from the 32. Going with King Henry here. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
This is Henry on second. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
The Falcons go in nickel, third down. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. They'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of saying, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You've got to go score.
Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Yellow. Yellow.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. No timeouts and down 2 scores. They've got to find points quickly here. It's 1st and 10.
Attack! Yellow!
In the red zone on 1st. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Right on these two.
Robinson crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, 57.
Here he is to throw. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
They'll line up for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. And the Bills are able to secure this kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, that's going to do it, Brock. They recover the kick and now can just run out that clock unimpeded.
Yeah, no timeouts on the opposing sideline. Give some credit to the hands team right there. Got the job done. And now as an offense, the greatest formation in the history of football. You know what that is, Kate?
Line it up, boys.
The victory formation.
This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. It's a designated keeper for Allen. And it's time to get out the tables, partner. In their 5th appearance, the Buffalo Bills have finally claimed their first Super Bowl title. You think of all the seasons this franchise has gone through, Brock, the great teams they had that came up just a little bit short, the rebuilds that ushered in new, hopeful eras, all of those have led to this moment when they were finally able to claim their first Super Bowl title.
And you know what's so amazing about this mountaintop, Kate, is we're looking out on the field and the confetti and all the players and coaches and families, everyone in the building, and yet you and I know there's so many millions in their town that are just going crazy tonight, being a part of something they've never gotten to experience before.
Commissioner Roger Goodell presenting the Lombardi Trophy to the Buffalo Bills, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Heward and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.